I'm trying to figure out if we should start while we're...
Okay. The teacher. I'll wait.
Oh, wait. Man. These are funny.
And welcome back to the greatest show on earth. I'm Angel.
I'm Junior.
And I'm Daniel.
And today we're going to be going over...
The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Starring Henry Cavill.
Yeah, and Alan Richmond, Henry Golding, a bunch of like great actors that I really enjoy. I'm sure there's other actors out there that were in the movie, but I just don't know their name. But Desk Poppers, today we're going to be doing a spoiler-free and spoiler review. So just make sure you guys stay to the very end, at least on the spoiler-free part, to see if you should watch this movie in theaters or just wait on it, you know? First of all, I mean, we got the letter grades, right? As always, guys, spoiler-free right now. At this very moment, it's starting. Don't switch the channel
Now.
Do you have the experts or the the official
do.
the official stats, as we might say, and then ours is the
He's
unofficial
like, no,
stats.
I'm pulling Angel.
Okay, let me Google real quick. I got nothing on the name.
On the tomato meter, they gave it a 72%, and the audience gave it a 95%.
Damn, the audience really loved it.
And the cinema score was an A-.
Oh, dude, you know what? I know what Angel's gonna say, but I want to hear the actual score. But I know you enjoyed it.
I give it an A- as well.
¿Y tú, perro?
I don't know. I'm torn.
Why? Like torn between good or bad, or just torn between like a letter?
B plus and A-.
You gotta give it one. Just give it one. Just whatever your gut tells you. He's like
A-.
sweating. He's like, I don't got it.
I give it an A-.
Hey, you know what, guys? I'm really sorry. I'm gonna give it a C-.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I really, dude.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like,
I was like, ¿Neta me lo juras?
dude, look, I'll start off just by saying it was a really funny movie. It really was. I'll talk more about it in the anti-MVP. Yeah, I thought it was a funny movie.
Yeah, it was
I don't know. We always make our own jokes. I can never tell if the movie's funny or not.
Okay, we make it funny ourselves, so I'm always laughing. We'll talk about it more when the award season comes in, but dude, the pacing, because I've seen World War II movies. Like, I'm gonna take this as an action movie, as a World War II movie, and all these other credentials, and a lot of the things I just did not like, and I've enjoyed other movies a lot more. Like The Beekeeper, right? I was looking at The Beekeeper. It's last on my list. I enjoyed it way less than The Beekeeper. That's how I took it. I took it that I enjoyed The Beekeeper. It was a great action movie. I did not enjoy this movie as much. I'm gonna give it credit because we'll give out awards, guys. We will, but that's my 2 cents. What do you guys think of like just the general vibe of the movie since you guys give it high scores?
I was hooked from the very moment it started.
It was good.
Yeah, it was. He was like, it was good. It was good. I was like, really? What was it?
I thought it was a better version of. I thought this is what like Argyle should have been. More
Hey.
I see what you're saying there. I really do.
like I get that it's based on a true story.
Yeah, you liked
But that
Argyle,
doesn't-
didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, okay, like is a strong word. It's not my top 10. It's probably my bottom 10 right now, but
I'm in the same boat with him. I think this is what Argyle should have been more like.
No, that's what I'm saying. I liked Argyle. Obviously.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it's like a better version.
Yeah,
of it.
because of Henry Cavill and all that. I
Yeah.
mean, guys, I really want to know what you guys' opinion of the movie was if you saw it. So make sure you guys put in the comment below, just the general, just the vibe, what the vibes are. But it is award season. We want to make sure that we're giving out the proper trophies out here, the Desk Popper trophies. It's just a statue with Angel's face on it. the angels are.
It's gonna be a heavy ass fucking trophy.
But we do have the MVP for the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Dude, that's a long name. I'm just gonna say that name was hard to pronounce.
Who do you give it to?
You could barely pronounce
Oh,
it.
Alan Richmond. He was hilarious. I forgot who he was playing, but you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
El güerito. Well,
They're all
I
güeros.
know. But the blonde one, the blonde.
The Swedish guy.
Yeah, the Swedish guy. That was so funny. That whole joke and bit was so funny.
He was was he?
He wasn't in Swedish. I think he was like
Danish.
like
he was Danish. I
whatever the fuck.
Danish. He was Danish.
That top
but-
corner is
because they call him the Danish Hammer.
Yeah, but their boat was Swedish. Like he knew Swedish because he was talking.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about the jokes because there was a couple jokes that I like he at. But who are you guys' MVP?
Heed.
I'd probably give it to him too.
Let me see.
He's looking, deciding,
Decide.
analyzing.
Analyzing. Add the 1, divide by 2.
I was gonna give it to Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
But the reason this movie wasn't an A+ or a solid A for me was because I think we should have seen more of him.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, but go ahead and say your MVP first.
Oh, it's the girl, 100%.
The girl. Oh, what's her name? I got nothing.
I
on
literally
her
just
name.
looked at her.
Her real name is Eiza Gonzalez.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's Eiza.
No, it's Eiza.
Stupid bitch.
The E is silent.
The E.
You want to know the first place I ever saw that girl at?
Yeah.
Like on TV? You'll never guess where. On a Mexican novela.
No, I would never
In
guess
like
that.
2008.
Really? She was in a Mexican novela, so she's probably Spaniard.
That's
but-
where she like.
Amores verdaderos.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy, bro. How you? Okay.
Because I used to watch novelas with my mom when I was a kid.
While you're
Bitch,
looking
that
up,
came out in 2012
Oh damn, dude, that was.
when I was a kid. But you were like in high school
yeah,
already.
you're in high school. Yeah, he has a big ass hat. And you're just sitting there as a
I doesn't
teenager.
feel like such a long time ago.
And it's still like 10 years ago.
At 12 at
12.
this point.
Damn.
What's her name in the
Marjorie Stewart.
Margaret?
Marjorie.
Marjorie. Okay. Look, I will tell you one thing about her. Every time she came on screen, she looked different, and I would have to ask Jasmine. I'd be like, "Hey, is that the same girl that
She
we've
just
been
had-
following along this whole
She just
time?"
had a different outfit.
I know, but like she was just, to me, she was just unrecognizable every time she came on screen. Like it was. Look, I'm sorry, maybe I'm not good with faces, but every time she came on screen, I was like, "Hey,
Bad with faces,
is
bad
that
with names.
yeah?" I was like, "Is that the same girl?" She's like, "Yeah, obviously." I'm like, oh, my bad.
Imbecile.
We are gonna give the anti-MVP for the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, the worst character. For me, dude, I'm right there with you. The reason why this is a C- because Henry Cavill should have stepped the fuck up in this movie, bro. He should have. I'm sorry, but that was a big reason why I gave it such a low score, because Henry Cavill can deliver, and he didn't deliver like at all for me. He was funny in some points, but I felt like he was overshadowed by the cast, and like that sucks because he's like the poster boy of this movie. You know, he's
Yeah.
like the money. He's the reason people come to the movies. You know, and I think he let me down. He really did. I'm gonna let you guys choose your anti-MVPs or the worst character, but
I'm gonna give mine to Winston Churchill.
that was a close second. You know,
You know what? This motherfucker thought Winston Churchill was black.
why in the 1950s you thought there was a black prime minister?
Yeah, this motherfucker was like,
Yeah.
is that supposed to be Winston Churchill? I was like, yeah. He's like, I thought he was black.
I thought he was black this whole time. I didn't pay attention to that part of history.
Stupid.
What about you?
I'm going to give it to Heinrich Luhr.
The Nazi.
The Nazi.
The Nazi guy? I
The
thought he
motherfucking Nazi. I fucking hated
He
it.
was a Nazi.
like hated him as a character, just hated that the way he was acting.
Everything. Both of them.
Oh, okay. Hey, fair. Fair is fair. I'm not even gonna lie.
Fair play.
Yeah, fair play. We do got the horny on the timeline award player.
I'm gonna give it to Marjorie.
No, I'm gonna give it to the Nazi.
No, I'll give it to Marjorie.
No, it was definitely Nazi.
Yeah, remember like the way he was like.
Why are you going to give it to her?
Because there was some parts where I was like, she's enjoying this a little too much.
No, the Nazi was definitely he was making moves. He was like, "Let's not go to the party and let me show you like the wild side." And I'm like, "Bro, you in heat right now."
He wanted to show her
a
his
real
dungeon.
party.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
Hey,
that's
come
good.
with you guys.
I'm like, I love how she was just like, "We're going to this fucking party. I've been waiting for like a month for it.
He's
We're
like,
going."
put that motherfucking costume on right now, bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you think this movie takes place around like Halloween?
No.
No,
If there's a costume party?
no, I think they're just costume.
Do other
party.
people celebrate Halloween?
What?
Do other people other than Americans celebrate Halloween?
I think English people do.
I would assume so.
Yeah,
but then
just-
again, this is also World War II, so it's like how big is Halloween? Like
It's pretty
That's
big.
what I'm saying. They're also in Africa, so
a
We
costume
had a
party?
timeline though. I feel like they showed us a timeline.
Yeah,
No,
it
it was just a countdown.
Yeah, I know the countdown, but I thought we also had like a timeline.
There was at the beginning of the movie, and that was it.
it was like 1943 or some shit like that.
Yeah, whenever World War II was happening.
Whenever the Americans started, because
Yeah,
that's
whenever
what they
Yeah,
said
it
at
was
the end.
before, so it was before 1942 because that's when Pearl Harbor happened.
So it was like 41?
There's your timeline.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's your
Yeah, but we're talking about like October wise, you know, like Halloween.
Oh.
This
I don't
motherfucker
know.
wants the time and date.
So we do have the theater experience, guys. You know, we love movies. That's a big reason why I think you guys should subscribe to us because we are the movie guys. We love going to the theaters, and if you enjoy the theaters, subscribe, please. I'm begging you. But what do you guys? You guys went on Friday?
Friday? No.
No, we went on Thursday.
Damn,
We went on
was
Thursday.
that the first time you guys going on Thursday in a while?
Hey,
Yeah.
ever.
Did you guys go
Probably.
here?
No, we usually go Thursdays. The last couple movies we have been going on Fridays
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
and Saturdays.
And
Yeah, we went to the theater here in town.
Cool. Yeah, I went.
It was a small theater, no? Or was that for the long game?
Oh, that was for the long game.
We also watched the Lam game, guys. So make sure you guys check that out. But
The lamb game.
the long game.
Yeah, our theater, it wasn't full. And there wasn't any kids in there, so I was happy about that.
I don't know if you guys noticed. So when you guys looking at the times and like the screenings and all that, when I looked at it, there was only 2 screenings that Thursday at the one that I went to, right? And I thought that was weird. Like 2 screenings in total. I'm not saying just in Prime, just in Dolby, whatever.
Yeah.
There's 2 screenings, one in Prime and one in a regular theater for Thursday night.
It was like that for us too. There was one in the
for the whole night,
like the Prime, yeah. And then there was 2 for the regular theater.
Yeah, so there's only like 3 or 4 showings total.
Well, he just said 2.
Yeah, but there was like I know there was a 650,
3.
750, and an 850.
Okay, so what I'm telling you guys right now, mine only had 2, like 2 times.
Yeah, I know what you're putting.
Yeah, cool. And I
Sold ours
okay, no,
3 times.
he's saying 3.
3 times.
Okay, cool, that's fine. Okay, I just want to bring that up because I thought that was weird. For a movie that's coming out, like, you know, like it's a premiere weekend or whatever, I thought that was really weird that there was only 2 showings at that theater too. Because usually, like, there's a bunch and I can like choose the times and all that, or like, you know, 5 o'clock,
Yeah,
7
you have
o'clock,
options.
9,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
have
like,
options.
I was like, damn, like they must have no faith in this movie.
Well, that also ties into our next segment, which is the money.
Yeah, I'm assuming
numbers.
it's low just because, like I said, our theater wasn't even packed and there was only 2 showings.
What do you guys think the budget for this movie was?
I'm gonna give it a cool
45 million.
Yeah, 50.
45 million?
50.
You're a lot closer. It's 60 million.
Yeah.
Keep it.
Caitlin.
He was closer by 5.
He was.
Yeah, so 60 million
Yeah.
was the budget for this movie. The movie has not made any money at all. It's made 3.7 million as of this recording.
Well, do they have a projected total?
Projected total between 7 and 8 for the weekend.
Dude, no, you know, I hate to say it, this movie was not marketed in any way up until this past
I
week.
was gonna say I don't even remember
Talking about it.
talking about this movie.
Did we talk about
no,
it?
we
Like,
didn't. I went back and checked
really?
our preview.
Man, you be saying a lot of things, but I'll believe you.
Puro cap contigo.
Yeah, puro cap, este way. No, dude, I really don't remember. I was like, look, so, you know,
He's like, you're lucky I don't remember.
you're lucky I have a bad memory. I was like, Jasmine was like, oh, what movie are we watching this week? And I was like,
Sepa la verga.
the Ungentlemanly, you know, like I was like, it's just this movie, but it'll be fun. She liked it though, she really did. But I told her, I was like, yeah, I've not heard of it. And then like as soon as I looked it up, the ads started coming on TikTok and on Twitter, and I was like, a little too late, guys, because I'm already gonna go watch the movie. Like I have to, but I did not see it like making a lot of money just because.
Nazi.
I don't think it's going to make its money back.
Yeah, no way.
There's no way. That was what, 7 million? It's gonna need like 50 more million. No, there's no way.
Dude, it would have had to make like 15 to 20 opening weekend
Yeah, no.
for it to have a chance.
Yeah, dude, Henry Cavill, another flop.
That's crazy.
Dude, yeah, that's crazy. I mean, let's talk about it. Like Henry Cavill right now, after DC, after Superman, after what happened with the Black Adam and James Gunn pretty much like ousting him from the Superman role.
And losing his role in The Witcher.
And you know what? He lost it because he thought,
Yeah, because he was gonna go to DC.
Yeah.
we talked about it, right? Yeah, we have actually
Yeah.
a TikTok about it. And people,
Well, isn't that fool that he started with taking over his
James Gunn?
role in The Witcher?
Chris
oh,
Hemsworth's
yeah,
brother.
Chris Hemsworth.
No,
His brother.
Liam.
Yeah, Liam.
Liam Hemsworth.
Liam.
I haven't even watched. So I love The Witcher. I watched like the first 2 seasons. I didn't watch it after I knew.
I added it to my list because I never watched it.
It's the first 2 seasons. I'm not even gonna lie. The first 2 seasons are really good.
Bro, Henry Cavill was committed to that role.
Yeah, he loved, dude. He played the Witcher games, you know, like he was a fan, and he also wants to do the War of the Gearhead of War or whatever. He
Gears
wants to
of
play Metal
War.
Snake, whatever his name was.
Imbécil.
I'm not. I don't know the
Just throwing
game.
names out there.
He's out there somewhere, you know, like checking it out.
Carlton.
And look, I'm just gonna say Henry Cavill, like Chris Hemsworth, because he also has he's notorious for not doing well outside of Marvel, you know. I think they both are just flopping right now.
The Chris Hemsworth movie that comes to mind is Men in Black.
That was a big flop.
That was a huge flop.
That was nowhere near the original Men in Blacks.
No.
No.
That was a
No,
terrible
it was
movie.
just a complete remake with Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth.
I do love
Yeah.
Tessa though.
And they were like, "Oh man, this movie's gonna do so great because of their
Yeah,
their
name.
chemistry together, and they have history. They worked with each
Yeah.
other, and the movie was just terrible. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how
Shit was
good
ass.
you guys work with each other. If the script is horrible, if you know,
What was that? What was that Netflix movie that he's starring?
Oh, The Extraction?
Yeah, did you
That
guys
one,
watch
yeah, I watched that one.
yeah,
Yeah, Netflix usually is.
And they made 2 of them.
yeah, they do them.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay, but we're not here to talk about those movies.
We're here to talk about if you should watch the Ungentlemanly Ministry of Warfare. Whatever, the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
There you go. I'm with you. It's a mouthful.
No, that's a lot. Ungentlemanly.
Yeah,
That's
the
a big
Ministry.
word.
Fair.
I think people should watch this movie at home.
I don't think you should watch this movie. It's any other action
Damn,
movie.
at all.
No, at all.
I will say I'm used to seeing a better version of Winston Churchill.
Yes.
This fool look nothing like him.
I'm glad I forgot to mention that. When you said your end-time MVP was Winston Churchill, I agree with you 100%. I've seen way better.
This was like such a fucking like Timu version of Winston Churchill.
It was. No, you're right, dude. Like I've seen a lot, but dude, even Doctor Who, like it's a TV show. I mean, it's British and all that, so obviously they have to get it right. But like, that Winston Churchill was good, you know.
This is just a fucking fat guy.
Stop, bro. You can't say that, can you?
Stop. No, it was wait for it to come on cable.
Yeah, look, I literally was telling Jasmine, I was like, there's way better World War II movies. And I was like, Jojo Rabbit.
I never seen that one.
Oh, it's a great movie, bro.
This one movie.
Yeah, I know, this one movie, like Jojo Rabbit. No, I was actually going down the list. But
Pearl Harbor.
we do have today's sponsor of the video.
Hey.
That's Pop.
That's us, baby.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends and your family. And if you guys aren't into watching our videos on YouTube, we're also on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. So you can listen to us while you're at work, on your way to work, at the gym,
While you're cleaning.
while you're cleaning your house.
On a Saturday morning. Spring cleaning is
Yes,
up
sir.
and coming. So make sure you guys give us a 5-star review on Spotify and Apple Music. We really appreciate it. You know, if you guys are into movies, I'm telling you, this is the podcast for you, man. We really come out with the bangers. We're funny. Look at this guy. He's already laughing. But we are at the spoiler zone.
Wait.
And make sure you guys stay to the very end because we're going to be talking all about the best, the worst, the sequels, the dequels. Oh, yes. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point.
Sequels, prequels, spin-offs. There you go.
But we'll start with the... Oh,
Well, I want to start with the runtime because I always bring that up because I always forget it. I don't know if it's
Never
because I
forget
was really hooked with this movie.
This one didn't feel long.
It did not feel long. Like, it did not feel like it was a 2-hour long movie. And I thought the pacing was great.
man, you guys are going to hate me, but I have a lot of negative things to say about this movie. But I will say it was slow for me. It was a little slow.
There were, I guess, certain scenes, like 2 or 3, that were kind of slow, but other than that, it didn't feel slow.
Do you think you didn't like this movie because it's very dialogue heavy?
No.
Like, is that one of the reasons? Or?
No, I think okay, we'll bring it up because I love bringing this up. The worst thing from the Ministry of the worst thing from the Ungentlemanly... What the fuck is it called?
The Ministry.
The Ministry. So the worst thing from the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare for me personally was like Henry Cavill. Like he just made the movie bad for me. He was not carrying the movie. He didn't carry his cast, his ensemble. He did not take that lead. I just thought that he could have been a lot funnier. Like Alan Rickman was a lot funnier than him. And if he was a lead, I think this movie would be a lot better. Henry Cavill really lost its star power. I do definitely want to hear what the worst thing was for you guys though.
The worst thing for the movie for me was probably the Nazi. Besides Winston Churchill, like I thought his character was horrible, but
What do you like about the Nazi? I thought the Nazi actually was like I was entertained by him.
I didn't like the way they like just killed him at the end.
He wasn't really threatening enough.
Yeah, like I feel like he just wasn't threatening enough.
Okay,
They just made him look angry, and then they threw in like a body in one of the cabins.
Yeah, you know what? Now I see what you're saying. Like you wanted more evil from him. You wanted to
Yeah, I wanted it like if they're gonna show off a dude that's scary,
a Nazi,
like make
and,
him scary.
Yeah.
Don't tease that he's scary. Like actually show it.
Show that he's scary. Wasn't this movie rated R?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, they could have done so much.
It was only rated R because of what, like the
Couple F-bombs.
75 guys that they killed.
Yeah, no, you're
I
right.
just saw the blood that was popping them.
I mean, I guess I agree with you guys. I'm just saying there's a lot of bad things, and I agree with all that. I don't have a good thing to say about this movie. I'm not even gonna lie. I do have though. I do. I've never done this segment before. I don't know if you guys have something for this. The funniest part from this movie. What do you guys think the funniest part was? Because I do. I have a joke that like I just.
Probably when they
funny.
rescued the guy, the other guy.
Yeah.
From
Alan Richman's character.
No. The other guy. He was I am number 4 or no? Was he in that movie?
Oh no.
You know who I'm talking about? He's the other guy.
With the nipples.
Yeah, and then with the nipple with
was
the
that the one?
carpet.
Was that the funny part?
Yeah, because he keeps everybody's fucking dead, and he's over here stabbing somebody. He's like, "Hey, that thing's so long. Can you unplug me?"
Oh my god, that's a great part.
He had a straight face the entire time, but he was like they're bleeding.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, my guy.
Come on, man.
This shit's still on.
No, the funniest part for me, I did love. So the British naval ship's coming, and they're like, "Fuck, we're screwed." And then he's like, we're Swedish or whatever, and he's like, say something in Swedish, and Alan Richmond is like saying whatever. It's like, no, not you, him. And Henry Cavill, I'll give him this part. He was funny. He was like, you can't blame a girl for trying. Like, we tried, we really did. I thought that was hilarious. I know, right? It's such a like ordinary moment. I just thought that was hilarious.
I just like the Alan Richards. I told Daniel, I was like,
Oh, at the beginning, yeah. If we were ever in a situation like that, that would be us.
just fold.
Just fold? What do you mean?
No, not fold, but just like laugh at the entire.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're
Like, they're about to
like,
die, and they're like, oh, you guys are so funny. Kill him first. Shoot him. And he was like, you fuckers.
yeah.
Oh my God, it was so funny. I do think the best part, because, we just got to hit all the main points. The best part of this movie was definitely the beginning. I really enjoyed the way they opened the movie.
I will say the first hour was really good. It started going downhill though.
Fast. But what was the best part for you?
I'm trying to think about the beginning. Probably the beginning of the movie too.
Yeah,
When they killed the Nazis.
yeah, and the whole like
At what fucking
interaction.
point? Because they kill Nazis throughout the movie.
At the beginning, I just said
Yeah, when they're about to like.
What's the beginning?
when the Nazis board their ship.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're on.
There's
the
a
same
lot of
page.
beginning.
A lot.
There's one beginning.
Nah.
There's one beginning. Everything after that is, what comes after the beginning.
Also, oh my God, I almost forgot about this. I was telling Jasmine, bro, I was like, dude, there were so many plots like going on at the same time. I felt like the movie didn't know which plot to like focus on or which plot was important. I just felt like the plot with the girl and the guy, and then the other plot with the ungentlemanly whatever. I just thought they weren't really connected in a serious way. Like, yeah, I get it. They were both helping each other, but I just didn't feel that. I don't know if that makes sense.
The
but
black guy and the girl?
yeah, I just felt like sometimes like when they would cut away or something like that, like it just didn't. You just never knew where the time was.
It was well, I guess not the time, but it did throw you off because whatever they were doing didn't feel like connected to what they were doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And like when they saved the guy, right? I felt like that they were like next to the mainland. They were just on an island. And like, no, they're all the way on top of Africa, And I'm like, damn. And then they skipped the whole like, oh, it's going to be dangerous, but we're going to travel. And they travel and they make it all the way like 17 days with no problem. And I'm like, nah, now you guys have a problem, Like, what the hell? I don't know. It's just the whole plot points and everything just...
Speaking of plot, what did you think of the plot twist?
What plot twist? Was there a plot twist?
Yeah.
Was it like an actual like plot twist? The plot twist,
It
I'm
was towards the
assuming
end.
you're saying, is that he enforced the
ship,
bow, right?
yeah.
And they couldn't do their plan.
Yeah.
Dumb. Like what? Like I don't. Like I think it wasn't really a plot twist
If
because
they
it
can
was.
blow up the Titanic, they can blow up that motherfucker.
I told that was
I mean,
the
the
same
Titanic
thing
didn't
I
blow
said.
up.
No, I know, but that's the same thing I told. I was like, the Titanic went down. Why can't they bring this? Like it's just like what?
Had they put all the explosives in like one fucking corner, they could have done it.
I know. I'm like reinforced.
Just like the engine bay. Like even if you destroy the engine,
They
ship
could have
can't
destroyed
move.
everything inside the boat. Fuck the whole fuck
Yeah.
thing and just destroy everything else.
I don't know. The plot twist. I mean, if you can even call it that, wasn't. It was lame.
Yeah, that was like the plot twist. I thought it was a
They should have
little
stole it in the first place.
to begin with.
Yeah, that would have been way better.
They did though. Like eventually.
No, I'm saying they should
Like it should have been a heist movie.
Yeah.
No, because the one plot that they really kept going was that they blew shit up. They blew shit up in the beginning, they blew shit up in the middle, and then they blew shit up at the end, I thought it was that was a constant throughout, like, there's...
Well, I mean, they could have kept blowing shit up at the end anyways, but...
Let me also say...
Let me.
one of my favorite actors, we haven't even mentioned him, Henry Golding. I really enjoy him. He wasn't really in the movie, but...
I would clear your voice.
Who the fuck is Henry Golding?
Crazy Rich Asians.
Never watched it.
Oh my God, Last Witch, Last Christmas, or...
Oh, wrong.
He's literally the
Snake
Asian.
Eye?
Remember we went to watch the Snake Eyes movie?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
He blew up the ship at the beginning.
Like,
Oh my God, bro. And Alan Richmond with his bows. And I was like, this motherfucker just killing Nazis.
what a
with-
random ass weapon I be good at.
Yeah, but he was great. He hit every mark. I was like, this guy.
But when you have biceps and shoulders like that, dude.
No, you think that's what it is? I mean, you do need a lot of strength. I've seen
Yeah,
like you
it's
do.
that.
Yeah, I know that for a fact. You do need a lot of strength. Like it's not just.
Yeah, I don't know. So,
But still, bro, he hit a guy and then hit the guy behind him, and I was like, is that possible?
And they
Like,
ripped out a Nazi's heart out. Kinda
Right?
crazy.
tiny heart.
Yeah, a little heart, but it's a little guy.
That's because they say your heart's supposed to be the size of like your two fists.
You fit. Oh, is it
Really?
two fists? I thought it was just a fist.
No, I think it's like two fists together. So like this is the size of your
no,
heart.
That's a
there's no
pretty
way.
big
That's
heart, dude.
That's a huge heart right there.
That takes up a
I'm
lot
pretty
of
sure that's
space.
what they say. Bitch, we got motherfucker, you got a lot of space.
But your heart is right here.
right here.
Daniel acts like his heart's in the middle, like
I never said that.
No, but
he's Iron Man or something.
Crazy. I just wanted to bring up Henry Golding just because I do like him as an actor. I thought Crazy Rich Asians was good. We saw him in Snake Eyes. Even before we did the whole podcast, I think we went to watch that as a friend.
Me and Daniel watched it at the Orchard. I remember that for sure.
I mean, I watched it at the movie.
Snake Eyes? Remember we went to go watch Snake Eyes and we thought it was terrible?
Oh yeah, like years ago.
Yeah, years ago.
But I mean, I've seen him in movies, and I always thought he was in The Gentleman with also Guy Ritchie. I think also.
I do like Crazy Rich Asians.
Do you guys
Asians?
Crazy Rich Asians?
Haitians. Yeah, I never watched it.
Oh, you should.
Yeah,
it's good. I think it's on HBO Max.
Do you guys think this deserves a sequel or a franchise?
I don't even know what this. I literally told Daniel, what would the sequel be about?
It's a true story.
Yeah,
so
I was about to say.
It doesn't need one.
Well, I mean, I'm saying, yeah, it's a true story, right? So just to get a little background, this is the files got unclassified in 2016, right? Like there was a special team that I'm assuming Winston Churchill was like, hey, you guys need to go undercover. Nobody can know about this. They even said in the movie, if the British capture you, you're gonna go to prison. If the Nazis capture you, you're gonna be dead. Like you guys are there's no help for me. You guys have a mission, whatever. So I'm surprised they I mean, I guess not really surprised because
at this point, it's 80 years.
Well, yeah, I know, but I do think files do get unclassified after a certain amount of time, right? Like even the
I guess certain ones, yeah.
Like they probably still have some things redacted, but like some of it is still like unclassified.
You know what was crazy?
What?
Marjorie, where she hit that gun
In her leg.
Oh, in her.
Oh, was it in her leg? I thought she had it like stuck up her vagina or something.
She probably did because she like.
She like opened her legs up.
She did open her legs up, and there's no gun. So
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's gonna be in her vagina. That'd be crazy, but
Up in
her butthole.
No, she'd have to get up and just go.
I hate y'all, bro. I do. Sometimes I don't know what I can post or can't post. You guys are crazy.
Dude, like that scene in the train where they steal the suitcase. I'm like, dude, how's no one gonna notice the suitcase?
Yeah, bro, missing. I told I was like, hey, they went there and back before their food got there.
Like I would have got if they swapped them.
Yeah,
but they just had a big hollow one.
Yeah,
you know how long it took them to set up and then do the little fucking message, and then go back. And the food, the little fucking sausage with 2 little patties or whatever the fuck it was. How's it going to take you 45 minutes to cook that shit?
Because you wanted it well done.
Get him well done, sir, please.
Please,
I'm begging you. No, but I do think, I mean, if there is a sequel, it would just be a sequel about, like, if there's any other missions that they went on.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't think I think it's dead on arrival, honestly. I don't think it's ever.
DOA.
I don't think it's going to get a sequel. It's just the money, Ugh. It's not looking good.
Yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's the money. A movie could be terrible, but if it makes its money,
sequel. Here we come, baby. Yeah. Like they're gonna be like, we're gonna squeeze it for everything we got.
You know what's crazy is like Paranormal Activity was recorded on like an iPhone, and they had like 7 sequels.
Crazy. That's what I'm saying. But also like those type of movies, like if they hit, like let's say like this movie was like 500,000 or whatever the paranormal, budget. Yeah. Like if it just makes a little bit more than that, bro, that you're in the money.
You're in the money.
One thing that I did hate. Because I didn't know anybody's name. When they did the true story and then they talked about everybody.
That confused the fuck out of me because I was like, who the fuck is who?
Yes, thank you. Okay, you see? So same thing.
I think I only got like 2 or 3 people and everybody else was like, who?
Who? Yeah. So.
And they left out the black guy. Maybe he wasn't an actual character.
Or maybe he was
like an actual. Like,
yeah.
They added him.
Yeah, it's probably just like an add-on.
I wish that they would have put the picture of the celebrity or the actor with.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know why, but the pirate guy, he was so funny. The prince, who wasn't really the prince.
The prince of
the prince of the
whatever the fucking the island was called.
Yeah.
There was a prince? Who was the prince?
Well, the prince. He was like the self-proclaimed prince.
Who?
The black guy.
The black dude who played rugby with Henry Cavill.
He was a prince?
The prince, self-proclaimed.
No, he played cricket.
Yeah. Was it cricket?
Yeah, he was like
what did you call it? Rugby?
Rugby.
I said rugby.
Rugby, the sport.
Yeah, it was one of those English sports, I know. But he was like,
hey, he's the little pose he did. He was like,
he's like, I know you from somewhere. Yeah. He's like, I don't know, man. He's like, no, like somewhere specific. Yeah. He's like, oh, cricket. And he goes,
the little pose.
He hits his little pose. He's like, guilty.
Guilty. You got me. Did you not have an issue with the ending, the pictures?
I didn't really pay attention to it.
Whatever. I just, dude, look, that when that happened, I just want to say
I was not even gonna lie, just waiting to see what Marjorie looked like.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, we talked about it. I was like, she wasn't even that bad.
Gus and Marjorie got together.
Hey.
They were hinting at it like the whole movie, but I was like, damn. I did want to say I did not know what Gus's name was until I saw that because I assumed he was the first one. So I was like, oh, that must be Henry Cavill. I didn't know his name was Gus in the movie the whole time.
All right, guys. And that's our review of
The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Starring Henry Cavill. Let us know down below in the comments. Is this a movie you're going to watch in theaters, or are you going to wait for it to come out in streaming? As always, like, comment, subscribe, share, and we'll see you next time.
Adios.
Doses.